Yorkshire frustrated by Westley as match stumbles towards a draw. Rain had played its part on day 2 at Leeds, meaning that Essex had only managed to get to 18 for 1 when no further play was possible. Dom Bess had missed out on a century courtesy of running out of partners, but Yorkshire still reached the halfway point in the driving seat. Code and Olivier opened up the bowling with a testing spell on day 3, and there was a delay in the 14th over when Olivier hit Westley on the helmet with a bouncer. Brown and Westley weathered the storm, however, moving to 50, before Westley pulled Willie to the boundary on the bowler's opening delivery of the day. Bess was brought into the attack and was smashed for 6 by Westley as the pair moved to their 50 partnership. Then Westley brought up his first 50 of the season. Essex pushed towards 100, but on 97 Yorkshire made the breakthrough as Brown was trapped LBW by Bess for 35. Lunch arrived just a few balls later, Essex 115 for 2 at the break. Westley unbeaten on 68, Essex still 275 behind Yorkshire's first innings total, and Westley picked up where he'd left off before the interval. However, with his score on 77, Westley nicked off to Willie Tattersall with the catch as Essex fell to 132 for 3. Bopara came to the crease and he settled quickly, hitting 8 boundaries in a score of 38. Whilst the former England man was making hay, his partners were in all sorts of trouble. Lawrence fell to a good catch at mid-wicket from Frayne off Olivier for 21, and 190 for 4 was soon 191 for 5, as skipper Tenduscarter nicked to Lythe at first slip off Bess. Bopara tried to keep momentum on the scoreboard, but was out on 44, dragging Olivier onto his stumps, reducing the visitors to 191 for 6. That brought about tea, Essex's collapse, leaving them in a precarious situation ahead of the final session. Yorkshire bowled 9 successive maidens either side of the interval, a run that was finally broken when Harmer hit Bess for 4. Yorkshire reapplied the pressure though, and with just a handful of runs added to the score, Willie grabbed the 7th wicket of the innings. Buttleman caught behind for a duck. Harmer was joined by Siddle, and they pushed the score past 200. Harmer struck Bess for another boundary, but the very next ball he edged to Lythe at slip, Bess with his 3rd of the innings. The players returned and Essex could only survive a couple of overs before Porter was caught by Kohler Cadmore off Patterson for a duck, leaving Siddle and Code together for the final wicket. Siddle went on the offensive, striking 4 and a 6 off Patterson. That was enough to avoid the follow-on, but Siddle showed no signs of slowing up, dispatching Code for another 6 with just 3 overs to go in the day. Sam Cook blocked out the final over, Essex closing on 252 for 9. They trailed by 138 runs with just the one first innings wicket left, heading into the final day.